Spot a narcissist in 5 seconds using this test. Are you in a relationship where you constantly feel drained, confused, as if your reality is being manipulated and your worth is questioned? Perhaps you feel a chill when the other person's gaze shifts, or an inexplicable sense of discomfort, but you can't quite grasp what's really happening. Many people, just like you, experience emotional abuse without even realizing they are dealing with a narcissist, or worse, a psychopath. If this description resonates with you, then this video is essential. Today, you are not just here to gather information on these issues. You are on the channel of solutions, the place that helps you break free from toxic situations, rediscover yourself, choose yourself, and take back control of your life. Stay with us until the end, because we will reveal a revolutionary narcissism test that can save you from years of potential trauma, uncovering the true nature of those in front of you in mere moments, and showing you how the eyes are the windows to the soul. If you're not quite ready to take that decisive step toward your freedom and happiness, if you're just listening out of curiosity and not to take action, then don't click the subscribe button. This channel is for those who are truly determined to transform their lives, to choose themselves, and to break free. But if you feel the call, if you are ready to embrace change, then join our community of chosen ones awakening now. The Sanpaku Eye Test, a window to the soul. If you want to quickly identify a narcissist or psychopath before they destroy your mind, confuse your soul, or dismantle your life, you can use this test. It's the Sanpaku Eye Test. This test only takes a few seconds. You don't need them to speak, nor do you need to observe their behavior for weeks, nor do you need to wait for their mask to fall. Simply look into their eyes, because their eyes, and everyone's eyes in this case, are the windows to their soul. Their eyes will tell you what their mouth might be trying to hide. Now, before I talk about the test, I need to explain what Sanpaku eyes are. The term Sanpaku comes from Japanese and means 3 whites. In a normal human eye, the sclera, or white of the eye, is visible to the left and right of the iris. There are 2 whites. But in Sanpaku eyes, there is a 3rd visible white, located above or below the iris. This is why they are called triple white eyes. This is not just an aesthetic observation, but an ancient diagnostic sign, believed to indicate a profound psychological, emotional, and even spiritual imbalance. This theory was popularized in the West by George Osawa, the founder of the macrobiotic movement. According to him, Sanpaku eyes were more than a simple facial peculiarity. They were a warning, a sign of what was boiling inside a person, if one paid close attention. Yang Sanpaku, the narcissist's predatory gaze. Osawa divided Sanpaku eyes into 2 types, Yin Sanpaku and Yang Sanpaku. One shows fear, the other shows threat. Yang Sanpaku is the predatory gaze typical of the narcissist, and that's what we'll talk about. Pay close attention to it. This is what you'll see in narcissists, psychopaths, sociopaths, those who smile at you but are plotting your destruction behind the scenes because they're malicious. Yang Sanpaku manifests itself when you can clearly see the white of the eye above the ribs. This means the ribs appear as if they're positioned low in the eye socket, with a lot of white space visible above. It has an unnatural, unbalanced, threatening appearance. This is the predator's gaze. the look of someone studying you while pretending to connect with you. They don't blink much. Their gaze doesn't soften. Their pupils don't dilate when you talk about something emotional. There's no mirroring, no natural warmth, just a scanning, as if they were mentally taking you apart, piece by piece, as if they were looking for an entry point to infiltrate and dominate you. This is the look of people with dark traits, whose coldness is notorious. Look at their faces in news reports or interviews. You'll see the same thing. The cold, dead, psychopathic look, with that visible white space at the top. This is the Yang Sanpaku, and the shocking part is that this is also common in many narcissists, especially the covert ones, the spiritual ones, those who call themselves brutally honest. Observe their eyes during moments of anger or when they're emotionally detached. You'll see it often, that upward Sanpaku gaze. It's more than a coincidence. It's the energy of predation shining through their eyes. Their body knows it, their soul knows it, and it always shows. Behaviors associated with Yang Sanpaku eyes. People with Yang Sanpaku eyes often exhibit a number of specific behaviors. First, they demonstrate a need to dominate conversations with a blank, unreadable gaze. Second, they feel no remorse after hurting someone and maintain eye contact without any emotional presence. Third, they are hyper-calculating, making you feel as if you are being dissected and not truly seen. And fourth, they get angry when you avoid eye contact, because eye contact is how they connect with you emotionally. This is why victims of narcissistic abuse often say, "It was the way they looked at me. I can't explain it. It gave me the creeps." It's not paranoia, it's physiological. Their eyes were never soft. Their gaze was a weapon, and they always used it against you. Yin Sanpaku, the sign of deep trauma. Now let's shift perspective and talk about the polar opposite, Yin Sanpaku. In Yin Sanpaku, white appears under the iris. The iris appears to float high in the eye socket. The upper eyelid may appear tense. The gaze may appear frightened, lost, or deeply overwhelmed. This is not a sign of malice, but of extreme trauma. People with Yin Sanpaku are survivors, empaths, sensitive souls who have endured too much, too soon. Their nervous system is stuck in a state of heightened alert. You might have these eyes. They seem to always be on the lookout for danger, because in fact, they are. People with Yin Sanpaku, first, are easily startled and feel overwhelmed in a crowd. Second, they struggle with hypervigilance. Third, they often dissociate or freeze during conflict. Do you recognize any of these traits in yourself? I'm sure you do. Let me know in the comments. This happens when your system has absorbed more pain than it can process. So, while the Yang Sanpaku reflects the predator, the Yin Sanpaku reflects the hunted. This is why narcissists and empaths are two sides of the same coin. Their eyes reveal it too. See? A special thank you to you for following us and for understanding the importance of investing in your personal growth. Every gesture of support allows us to continue creating content that can truly make a difference in the lives of those seeking spiritual transformation. Your overwhelming thanks are a ray of light that illuminates our path and motivates us to share even more knowledge and tools to help you choose yourself and your happiness. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. How to apply the Sanpaku test in real life. The 3-second test. How do you spot Sanpaku in real life? What should you do? Let's find out. Next time you feel that thrill, that strange gut feeling that something is wrong with someone, stop. Make eye contact, even if it's just for a few seconds. Here's what to look for. First, look at the eye. Is it centered, or is it unusually low or high in the eye socket? Second, do you see a clear band of white above the eye when they're staring directly at you? Third, does the narcissist or psychopath's gaze seem disconnected from an emotional presence, as if they're observing you and not with you? Fourth, do you feel small, observed, or silently dominated, even if they haven't said a word? If so, you might be looking at a young Sanpaku. Don't rationalize it. Don't excuse it. Don't doubt yourself. This isn't a diagnostic tool that replaces a professional assessment, but an ancient survival tool, a primal recognition that something is wrong, strangely wrong, and it's okay to trust that deep feeling. A narcissist can rehearse their speeches. They can practice empathy. They can fake tears. They can even steal other people's stories of trauma and present them as their own, to pretend to be victims. But they can't fake their soul. They can't fake warmth. They can't fake what's happening in their eyes. When they feel superior or when they want control, when they silently revel in your pain, that moment when their mask falls, it always happens first through the eyes. And if you've ever seen it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That shark-like stare, that look that made your spine tighten before you even knew why. Now you know. Now you understand. In summary, not every person with visible sclera is a narcissist. Not everyone with intense eyes is dangerous. But when your instinct screams, when the gaze of the narcissist or psychopath seems off, and when you notice that white space floating above the iris like a red flag, do not ignore it. You have been conditioned to doubt your instincts. Narcissistic abuse does this, but your body keeps score. Your intuition continues to function, and your eyes, just as they expose, are programmed to recognize danger faster than words ever could. From today, you are no longer just someone studying red flags. You are someone who sees them visibly, clearly, and instantly. So trust your eyes and trust your instinct. This is the test in just a few seconds that could save you from years of trauma. I hope what I shared today resonates with you. Let me know in the comments. If this video has been helpful, I invite you to subscribe to Chosen One's Awakening to not miss our upcoming content and to continue your growth journey. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Much love. See you soon.